Mhm, mhm.
Let me get it pulled up on my phone so I can see some chat.
Mm, 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 mm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no, it says your stream is paused. That was the worst possible timing, Kyle.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's okay. Don't worry.
We are professionals.
We got this.
It was right as I pushed that button. The stream is now disconnected. That's what we get for letting Kyle run the show. Hey, Josh. Hello, and you go get some food.
Yes, do that. Do that.
You won't miss much.
No.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to a SWTOR edition of BatShtCrazy podcast. We were thinking, this is brainstorming, with our retrospectives, as we're getting into season 4, things are getting crazy. There's a lot of content there. And we want to do it justice and not just watch a few recaps beforehand and then try to pull from our memory. So we're going to do more of a deep dive. I might even actually rewatch the season to make sure I have everything down. And we are going to do those, I think once a month is what we're going to try to aim for. And then the other 3 weeks, we'll just keep it light. We'll do some Flashpoint discussions. We have some good topics lined up today. Nothing crazy deep, but yeah, if you want to get in on the comment section, do it. Ask us questions. We'd like to hear. Star Wars or anything else, doesn't matter. We're here for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so with that, we're going to try to figure out what we're going to do Flashpoint wise. And then we're going to jump into a discussion on Arkham Shadow, which we have some thoughts on. That just started it.
So Flashpoint wise, I'm good for anything, man. Just sign us up. Let's get going.
Okay. Let's find one. Actually, I guess we can just use the mission log, right? Oh, no, it's not the right way to find them. Where are the master lists for flashpoints?
Let's go to
Actually, I guess we could look at what the objective is for the week. Are there any? Capital punishment.
Do you have Ancient Enemies Returned 4?
If you can share it with me, then probably. If it doesn't give you a share option, then probably not.
We are farmers. Dun,
Oh, now it's stuck in my head.
dun. Now it's stuck in everyone's head. You're welcome.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, if you pick something, share it with me. If we can share it, we'll do it.
Okay. Why can I not queue for veteran?
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-dum, bum.
Can you just queue us for something inside the activities tab? I'm looking at it, but I cannot. I wonder if it's because you're the boss.
I'm the boss. There, now you're the leader. There we go. There we go.
Right.
Travel now.
Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so I guess we're going to get interrupted by a cutscene, aren't we?
We are. So let's wait till after the cutscene.
Let's wait until after our cutscene.
Ruins of Null. The ruins. Wait, what am I fighting? Oh, hello.
Why am I already fighting?
You know what? I should probably change my tank lineup of moves. Let me do that.
I think the group just realized that they were playing with Batman.
Oh, I can't change my thing within a Flashpoint. All right, well, we're just going to roll with a lot of DPS. It's all right, right?
I think so.
Apparently there's not a cutscene.
Or at least not yet. All right, so let's just if it comes up, we'll pause. But Arkham Shadow, give me your first impressions.
Okay, so I guess I'll start with the meta quests in general. Meta quest 3. So I have the 2. I was apprehensive about getting the 3. Wasn't sure how much better it was. Kyle shadow dropped that he had the 3 for some time now and didn't tell me. Don't know how that never came up. But so that gave me the confidence to purchase it. So I did. And out of the box, it is a way better unit. It is comfortable. I bought the Elite strap, which if you have a large head, get it. Out of the box, it's okay. I would say it's 50% more comfortable than the Quest 2. But the Elite strap puts it over the edge to where I can wear the thing. And then I'm like, oh, this is actually not bad. It's nice. So I highly recommend that if you have a large head. I know it's like $69 and it's like, maybe you can find an aftermarket a little bit cheaper. But it works good. It's nice.
Amazon everything.
Amazon everything. I also bought the better version, so I can't quite. Kyle has the other version though, so maybe he can let into that too. But as far as the display, looks really nice. It's kind of a similar interface. Nothing's changed too much. Controls are better than they were. What else? Yeah, so getting into Batman, I jumped in there. I was like, whoa, this is so cool. It's highly immersive. Looks, I mean, you're in a VR game, so it's not looking like you're as good as your PC games will. But it looks really nice. I had a little problem with getting sick. You need a lot of space to play this if you're going to walk around. And by a lot of space, you should probably just go outside. Seeing as I was streaming this, well, not streaming it, but recording a video, I couldn't go too far from my PC. I was casting it. So I was kind of confined to a smaller area, and I found myself having to just use the thumbsticks to move, which you can. It's just your brain takes a while to make that connection. And I got kind of sick the first time I went through this game. It got a little bit better as you go. And from what I've read online, the more you play, the more your brain will rewire itself to being able to handle that sort of change. So if you struggle with it, I was always prone to motion sickness even as a child, so it might be worse for me than most people. But that being said, combat is fantastic. I was wondering how they were going to incorporate the Arkham style into this.
Yeah, you move as you punch, as
Yeah.
you throw a strike. And I really, one of my favorite things is the off-screen counter. How easy they made that to just like lift your arms and you can counter from enemies unseen.
Yeah, that
I
was really
thought,
cool.
man, I was just really blown away at how they somehow transitioned it, almost in my opinion, flawlessly. But let's talk about. So it is really immersive, and so the first time you really get to be Batman, um, one of the first things I noticed was parked in like a loading dock was the Bat boat,
I
and then
know.
all of a sudden I was like, man, I want to drive the Bat boat. I've never wanted the Bat boat so bad in my life until I saw that thing. I was like, oh man, Arkham Bat boat. Um, but I think I was watching a little bit of your gameplay. I didn't get to watch the whole thing just yet. But did you make it to the point where they do the bird's eye view cutscenes? What did you think of those?
I don't think I have. At
Okay,
least it's
all right,
not
it's
ringing a
coming.
bell. As far as
So
like
one of
on
the
top of a
cool
building kind
things,
of thing.
no, you're not really. So one of the things the game's going to do, is you're gonna start getting in-game storied cutscenes, and like they're not all interactive as if like you're sitting across the table in an interrogation chair or something like that. These cutscenes are a bird's eye view down of a room, an alley, a building, a street, and you get to see like Bruce Wayne, Harvey Dent interact with each other, or Bruce Wayne and Gordon interact with each other. And so there's a side story that's being told at the same time as you're playing the Batman game. And I thought they did that so super well when I watched it.
Yeah, the only cutscene I had was the very beginning one. So I haven't. I was trying to go back and get that um one of those rat totem things, and the one the electrocuting
Oh
floor.
yeah.
That's where I left off.
And I love that they just replaced Riddler trophies with freaking rat things.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like the way you can throw them and just grab things and chuck it. And I like the bat vision, being able to toggle it on by touching your head. That's so cool.
Yeah. So it's like you activate it by touching your cowl.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to release the gas pellets yet?
No.
Oh, so that's equipment found in your gauntlet, which is really cool.
I got the batarang. That's pretty cool.
Anybody know where we're going?
It says we can re-queue our group. How do we re-queue our group?
I have no idea. Weird.
No, it popped up and said something about you can re-queue, but I don't know what that. Actually, I guess we could just. Let me. So we have a companion summon, so that might be enough. actually be better if we have a healer.
Won't let me summon mine. It must be one of you guys.
Yeah, I think he's got one out maybe.
All right, so today we figured out why this isn't great. Okay. So where are you in the game? What has happened so far? What's the last thing you did before turning it off?
So I have. I think we need to go around. I rescued the cops, fought a couple mob groups. From there, I was basically pulling those platforms down that you have to keep going up higher and higher. And then I went back to get that last rat totem. But yeah, that's where I am.
Okay.
Played about.
You haven't even gotten into
an hour.
You haven't even finished your appetizer yet. You're not even there.
No, that's where I started getting too hot and sweaty, and I was starting to get sick, and I was like, I better not push it.
I told you, man, you move around with this game.
Yeah, ideally, I really need to use the thumbstick, so I'm hoping my brain will get used to that. Which I think it started to, but I think the heat was... I need to get a fan. Big old box fan. I wasn't sure if it had a mic that was going to be picked up while I was playing, so I didn't really talk as much as because I couldn't tell. I was just pulling in the audio feed. I couldn't really see if it was actually recording my audio, but it did. It was quiet, but there actually isn't a mic there, so maybe I'll do a little more talking. Yeah, I've been watching YouTube in bed the last couple nights with the headset on. It's pretty nice. Looking up at the ceiling. So relaxing. Having to strain my neck.
Oh, one of the games I played on my Oculus, on the Quest 3, and it was completely seamless. No issues whatsoever. I didn't notice any difference in performance. Was Elder Scrolls Online. I played that on the Quest headset. No problem.
Yeah, I see they have the... Did you try the Skyrim VR yet?
I haven't tried Skyrim VR yet, but I have played Skyrim on like the movie theater screen. It's pretty cool because you can download all your mods to it, just like you would have.
Yeah, so Skyrim VR, that's like full you control hand and like sword in hand, right?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't played it, like I said, but I think so.
Sure it is. You can use it, yeah. All right. Where's he going?
I don't know. Wait, come back. Come click the door thing.
Hello?
So, I mean, I guess anything else Batman related?
All right, let's try it again. Let's all click it at the same time. Yeah, try it again. Okay, there we go. He just needs to click it again, I think. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Where's he going?
Wait, do we need to find something down there? There is some objectives down there, isn't there? Find the keystone.
Ruins of Null.
Maybe we do need to get something first. I'm just standing there at the door. Let us in.
You mean we have to do the mission? Nobody told us we had to do the
Let's
mission.
just Qui-Gon Jinn this thing. All right, maybe that thing. That looks like an ancient thing. Oh, there's something here.
Huh. Touch the blue wall.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's one thing.
Me. Run you over.
It's such a bus. It's thick. No. Damn it, no, it's stuck in my head.
All right, so let's talk celebration. Celebrations this weekend.
It is.
Are we going to attempt to watch any of the stream? And what are you like? I know we talked about this a little bit already, but like, what is it you're hoping they announce? What is it like realistically? What do you think?
Well, that's the thing. Realistically,
Yeah, what are you hoping for realistically?
Well, I hope for a new animated show. I honestly don't care. And like your
we're
text
getting
the
one.
other day,
It's pretty much confirmed. We're getting one. They just
when you said you were
announced
surprised about my decision of choosing the High Republic, it wasn't like it was I want that over everything else. It was just slightly above. I would take anything. They were all pretty equal, honestly. I wouldn't mind any of them. But yeah, I hope it's a big long show and it's not just another Tales thing. Not that it's bad, but I want expansive show on whatever they choose. It's probably going to be fine as long as it's not more clone stuff, clone focused stuff. We don't need more of that right now.
Well, what if it is clones? What if they're force feeding us clones until the bitter end? What do you hope clone wise it might be?
I mean, if it has to be clones, I want a Rex show.
Yeah.
But that's still probably last on my hope list because he could be incorporated into so many things. I don't think he needs his own show necessarily. You could do a Tales version with him. I think if you just do a 6-7 part series, I think that would be enough to do a lot.
Like a Tales of the Resistance or something like that.
Yeah, like I don't be fine with him not even doing like the other Tales of the Jedi where it was skipping around to different people. Just I'd be fine with a mini series just on one character if they just started doing that. Like, let's just give you 6 or 7 episodes of like Rex thing and move on to something else. That'd be fine. Doesn't have to be jumping around. But aside from that, I assume we're going to get more look at Ahsoka season 2.
I hope so.
I feel like we have to at this point.
Something.
I assume there'll be a new trailer, which we can definitely react to. We can react to everything. I'm not sure if we can watch it live, but we could definitely discuss it.
I think primarily for me, I would what I realistically hope to hear is a Jedi 3 announcement for Cal Kestis. I'm not saying I want the project. I am saying I want an update on the Rey movie series. If it's going to go forward, what their plans with that is.
Why'd you have to bring me down?
If they decided to nix it and place it something else, or if they're changing focus, changing view.
That has to be nixed, right? I have heard nothing on that in a long time. Not even rumblings.
They have a panel scheduled for Mandalorian and Grogu, so I'm hoping we'll see our first trailer for that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what that movie's even gonna be. Oh, maybe I'll just back up. This guy's a great voice. What? What now?
What?
Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Right back to life. More droid fun.
Massacre. What is his voice?
All right. So.
Needle pulling thread.
Very good. I think for Star Wars Celebration, what I want the most is just for Filoni and everyone to just have a roadmap and a plan laid out that seems reasonable and not just
like a
flying by the seat of their pants kind of thing.
Like a Marvel style type of timeline.
Yeah,
like,
give some hope to the fan base that, like, okay, we have some things going for you. You're going to like them. Here's what we're trying to do. Be patient with us because we're trying to rebuild this franchise. And if you stick with us, the payout's going to be great. That's kind of what I want the message to be. That we know things have been bad.
Sure.
And here's why you should come back. Because of this XYZ. And I think that's why they're partly doing a lot more of Tales stuff, because it's easier to get out and do a good job with. I think that's kind of their way to appease the fan base while they try to salvage either the projects that were already going and or working on new things entirely, which is a good way to do it. But you can't live on Tales forever, obviously. So hopefully they have some big announcement would be nice.
If we got another lawn animated show, like you said, High Republic, but like if you could pick another like prequels era, original trilogy era, or Resistance sequels, like where would you put a animated series? Which one would you like?
The reason I picked High Republic and my first pick would actually be Old Republic. I'd love to get an Old Republic show. I mostly just want that because I want a new story entirely, just free from everything.
Sure.
I want to see what Dave can do with a clean slate, so to speak. And that's kind of why. But if it had to be something established, I would... if they're going to retcon some Star Wars stuff, which we could very well see that happen. I mean, it's not out of left field if they did. I would prefer a Luke after Return of the Jedi and just what happened in that. Like, if we're assuming, let's just retcon the whole new movies. I would like to see the building of the temple, him training, all that stuff. Would be a really cool show. And you could do a lot of rebuilding the order with new Jedi. We get new faces. Not stuck. You get Luke, but Luke and Ahsoka could be involved heavily, which would fit Dave's character perfectly. And you could even interweave it into the Ahsoka show somehow. You do a lot with that, which I think would be cool. Assuming they retcon, which if they're going to do it, I think they need to do it soon.
Yeah.
Unless they just do a retcon where they just pretend it didn't happen. but I would think they just need to say those are just standalone movies, and everybody would cheer. Hope I wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention.
I think you're right. Everyone would cheer. I don't think they'll ever do that. I don't. That doesn't feel like, because there's no history of that. There's no past example of them doing that. Not really, except for like, you know, 85,000 novels and comics. But they've never done a screen oopsie doopsie. Um, but I'd be really down for
You repair
them
your stuff.
to tell another to do more with this time period they're kind of developing, because we know there's some kind of crisis coming, right, with Thrawn and the Night Sisters and Dathomir and all that stuff. We know there's something coming, but maybe if they could create an event that was still a story worth telling, that also kind of explains why Luke is the way he is in the sequels. Like, if they, nothing's ever going to fix the sequels, but if they could at least make them kind of make sense,
I think
I'd
that's
be
a
down for
dangerous
that kind
slope,
of
though,
project.
because that might just make things
Yeah.
worse, and I don't know if they want to risk that.
Can it get much worse, though?
Well,
Can
no,
it?
but I also don't know what the point of that would be. It would just be easier to retcon, and I don't think Dave would care about that either. 'Cause I don't see who would be stopping a retcon at this point with Kennedy gone. It's not like they're continuing on. They could easily axe that Ray series if they haven't already. Who knows if that's even... I don't think anybody's going to cry about that. I think it'd be worth it just to save Luke's character alone.
Yeah.
If Luke hadn't been done so dirty and it was more salvageable, I would say go ahead with maybe a better version of Ray. But at this point, I don't know. I think just try to give us the Luke we want and don't adhere to crappy movies. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing on this dungeon.
I think it's just kill these robots and then something else, but I don't really know. Don't die, I guess. Is your companion set on heals? I assume so, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, and if anybody watching on either Twitch or YouTube, if you can tell me how to rearrange Discord video feeds, that would be much appreciated. I tried for 10 minutes and can figure it out for next time. It's kind of bothering me still. Also, if you'd like to join the Discord, link is on the YouTube page. A lot of fun over there. Chat with all of us directly. Tell us your thoughts, your theories, whatever you want to talk about.
Make fun of Zach.
Make fun of me. Preferably not, but you can.
Oh, I got shot in the head.
Sounds like a problem.
Not for me. I'm dead. I get to watch the show now.
You're dead? Hey, what just wiped us?
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like I'm fine and then I'm not fine all of a sudden.
Kind of how it felt for me.
Is this resetting each time? Because I feel like more of those
Yeah.
have been. Oh, there they go. Yeah, they popped back up. All right. So we should probably exit this, right? I don't think we're going to accomplish this.
Boom, boom.
What else what do you got? What else happened to you this week? Anything cool, exciting, or sharing? Whoa, I like this mount.
Man.
I haven't seen this one in person. Oh, it's so cool.
Well, Emily turned 33 yesterday, so we had a
You.
little bit of cheesecake and did balloons and stuff.
Wait, get back here. Get back here. Get back where you were. Where are you going?
I'm coming. I'm right here.
Look at this purple version. I haven't seen that yet in person.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. You don't have to be all intimidating.
I love the way this game does purple.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. We got a new dryer today. We've been
Oh man, new
drying
dryer.
I know. We've been air drying our clothes the last 2 weeks. So super
Jeez.
happy to have one back.
Just wouldn't wear clothes.
Right. What else did we do today? Or this week?
Wasn't there a
Not really much.
Flashpoint thing?
Birthday in a dryer, that's it.
All right. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, do not live an exciting life. I don't know what to tell you.
That's what happens when you get to your 30s, boys and girls. What is this? Circle Labs. All right. Why not?
I can't believe my visual reception.
Wait, what happened?
The Emperor's Wrath. And you too. Oh, glorious day.
Wait, did you start the conversation?
Yeah.
Dick.
And you are the lucky recipient of a message from the great Moff Kresk. Sadly, the Republic has taken over Zerka and seized all corporate assets. Moff Kresk begs you to help rekindle the spark of Zerka within the Empire.
Zerka Corporation. The name rings a bell.
Weapons, droids, biological research. Zerka Corporation is the galaxy's industry leader in these categories and more. Moff Kresk awaits you with my master.
Oh. I have this new sweater. It's cool. It's got Darth Vader on it.
Does?
Yeah, I'll send you a picture. I'll post it in Discord.
Oh, cool. Oh, wait, I need to change to a tank before we go in.
Do you have a light side character?
Yeah. My trooper. Can we?
What level is he?
You're the boss, right? Can you
Am I the boss?
Yeah, I think so. All right, no, I guess I am. Hold on. Quit group real quick. Reset. I need to change my discipline. Yeah, yes, I have a trooper. He's level 30 something.
I was gonna say sometime this weekend probably we should play our light side characters.
Yeah. Do that. Do it right now if you want.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, I'll switch over.
So my guy's still like level 4 or something.
I actually have a Jedi too, but I want to use my trooper. The trooper. Oh, I'm gonna need to add you as a compadre.
Texting you my name. I panicked. Actually, no, I tried like 35 different combinations of the
You
first
did
name,
panic.
and nothing worked. So I was just like, screw it. It's kind of like when your character was running around with your last name.
Well, that was my legacy name, the like overarching one. So I had to figure out how to change that, which I did. Okay, should be good now. Yep. Promote leader.
Yeah, I don't even have a lightsaber yet. I'm just a baby.
I'm just a bird. We can just run through your quests. I'll go to you.
Cool.
How do I go to you? That's gonna be the other question. Where are you?
I am on Tython.
Tython. You know what I mean. Where is Tython?
Can't tell you because I don't have a ship, so I can't look at the galaxy map.
Wait, is that you? Or that's me. Why do I not see you? Oh, wait, there you are. I think. Yeah. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay. Oh, and if you're not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do it for me. So close to 500.
So close. So close to 500.
You guys are still meditating? Cool. Yeah, my character here is I actually was surprised this name worked. This is one I just kind of popped in my head all of a sudden. I did not expect it to work at all. So I was just kind of haphazardly. I was like, that sounds kind of fun. And I was expecting it to not work, and then it did, and I was like, oh, okay. It's Xander Kane. Surprised that's available, quite honestly. But he's a very goody two shoes Republic trooper who
Oh, he's gonna get along with my Jedi.
yeah,
Great,
and he's a
then.
massive flirt. And his companion always hates it when he does. Every time I do the lay on it thick, he just like, I disagree with this. And last time I was making sweet, sweet love, he's like, I'm leaving the room. But then he didn't. So I was like, maybe he's into it.
Maybe he's into it. Hey,
It was weird because it was like,
weird.
I'm leaving, and he started walking, but then the cutscene happened and he was still in there. It was kind of like just right off to the side. And I was like, well, whatever floats your boat. I'm coming to you, by the way.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Is over by the transport.
Is that you? No, it is you.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Hola.
Hello.
Okay. So, let's go this way. No, go this way. Yeah. I haven't unlocked them out yet.
All right. Nothing wrong with walking. Walking and talking.
Gonna get our steps in, fight some bad guys along the way. Gonna be good. These things look peaceful. I'll ride one. Oh, it's a cow.
Very large cow, yes.
Kind of a letdown, honestly. What kind of weird things are you hoping to hear about? Like I thought it was cool that we got those book announcements, The Master of Evil. I mean, still very excited for that. My hype has not died down over the last couple of days as far as Star Wars books.
So you want me to give him a specific book response or just something weird in general?
No, just like weird in general. I mean, or books if you want to. If there's a Star Wars book you're hoping somebody's going to write.
Star Wars books seem to just, I don't know. I never even think I want some of them until they just like somebody comes out with it randomly and it's like, oh, that's a great idea. What random thing would I want? Star Wars the musical.
Star Wars the musical.
No.
Written by Alan Menken.
What would I want?
You stole my bad guy.
We're dead. No. What weird thing would I want? I think I'm a little over leveled.
Maybe just a little bit. Jeez.
I'm compensating for something. Okay.
All right. It says it's like right. It's up there. Whoa! 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 Yeah, I gotta go. There's like a door or something I'm supposed to go through. It's supposedly like straight in front of me.
Is it Dark Temptations?
Yeah.
You know, I'd like a
You see
Cal
the-
Kestis book.
You mean more than just a novelization?
Mm-hmm. I want a full-fledged advent. Well, I guess that would be hard because of you don't know what the next game's going to do. So maybe not. But I was thinking maybe like a time jump. But they might already be doing that for the next game, so who knows? Maybe that wouldn't work out. After the next game comes out, and if he's still alive. And I think it'd be cool.
Sure.
Let's do a random adventure with old Cal.
I think it'd be cool to see a series or some kind of culminating format that's like, I don't know, it's just called Survivors or something. And it's like all the survivors of Order 66 and the Inquisitors and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool.
I like
What?
the Charlie's. I've been watching a lot of his videos again. And just every time a new survivor comes on screen, the Anakin's just like, oh, another one. And they just start listing all of the survivors for 66, which is now getting really long.
Oh my gosh, I know so many people. Well, like,
I mean, it makes
guess when you
sense.
think about it, like,
There's-
if like 40 out of 1,000 survived, that's still a pretty effective purge. But
yeah. So how many were in the order? You had A lot.
There are thousands.
Yeah.
I think they said 3,000. I do not know how to get to this part of the map.
Let me see. I can see it now. So it looks like we got to go up that road.
Go north and then west.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet we got to go up those stairs up there to the left.
What I hope they do for the next Jedi game is let you play as multiple characters. It'd be pretty cool to have something. Maybe you can play as Marin and have
That would
almost
be
a
cool. I like Marin a lot.
Assassin's Creed type of deal with her. She can stealth around and you can switch between them. Have more of a. I want more of a classic open world. Would be cool. Because even what they did in the last game was still kind of levelly. I like them to make it a little more square and I don't know. I guess let me roam around a little more and have more dynamic encounters that just with random things. That's kind of what I wanted to do is open the game up a little bit more. Let you have some freedom to choose what I know they kind of did in the last one, but it still felt restricted. But yeah, if you could switch between maybe I don't know, even 2-3 characters, maybe not all the time, but just in various like open world parts, that'd be kind of cool for like side missions and stuff. Where are you going?
Thought I was gonna go back east.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Blew away by it.
That's just not making sense.
When you find that road again, where's that road? Does this just lead back where we were?
Yeah.
And I'd also like for the game to run a lot better on PC. Thank you very much.
Oh,
That was a disaster.
This cool looking glowy rock thing. Right? I've touched the kryptonite.
Is that a good touch?
No. It's also a fake. I didn't touch anything.
Must be on the other side of this rock then.
It's driving me nuts.
Oh, I think it's right here. Yeah, that's where you gotta go. Misa found it. Oh, actually, what I would like as a surprise, just a surprise Battlefront 3 drop, like trailer.
Oh man,
They've been working on it this whole time. Didn't say anything.
Master Orgus sent me to drive back the Flesh Raiders.
Are you invisible on your screen?
Visible? No.
Oh, yeah. I see your weapon, but that's it.
No, I can see me.
Yeah, you got a floating sword.
Powerful or not, there's no one else coming.
Looks like it's coming through on YouTube, so that's good. Oh, this dude.
Yeah, that's because it's your feed.
Bye. Weird looking backwards head alien guy. All right. Into the weird cave we go.
Yeah.
Stole my bad guy.
Crispy.
This one's got a lightsaber.
The Flesh Raider camp's out of commission, Master, but they were all Force users. They killed a Jedi named Lauta. His body is in these ruins. What should I do?
We'll reclaim our fallen later. Just got a distress call from the Twi'lek settlement. They spotted Ben Gulmur. Our forces are spread out dealing with the secret camps. We're the only ones who can handle this. I'm on my way to the settlement. Meet me.
Can you see my cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's the nice thing about this game. I'm just leaving you standing there.
Not like some games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I saw that's something we did. I saw the Minecraft movie, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, you said kids liked it. You liked it enough?
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, Jack Black, this is one of his more Jack Blacky type roles. He's very I don't know, you know how like every now and then when you think Jim Carrey's all washed up, he comes back out swinging with something?
Yeah.
That's kind of how this felt. Like Jack Black found his mojo again.
Weird, because in the trailers, it just kind of looks like he's just doing normal Jack Blacky things, but
Yeah, and I mean, it's still very much Jack Black. He's not going to win an Oscar or anything, but still, yeah, it's funny. He does, I think, 2 songs randomly, and they don't feel out of place. They feel totally normal. I didn't know anything about Minecraft. I don't really play it, and no, I don't play it. I haven't played Minecraft. I know.
dude, you and I could get lost in
Yeah.
the sauce on Minecraft. We could be building some extravagant things.
Yeah. So it looks like we're gonna go back to Kalikori Village. But the movie was, I thought it was a lot of fun, and it really made Minecraft kind of appealing. I've had more interest in playing it now than I ever had before, so I guess they did something right with the movie. But like, I don't know, there was a scene with an Enderman, is what Liam told me it was called, and it was so. I'm telling you, it was so iconic in its own moment that it was like seeing the Dementors in Harry Potter for the first time. I was just like, they did a really good job with that. The Enderman is crazy.
Yeah, they're pretty creepy in game too. Not gonna lie, for a game that's as cozy as that one, when you see one of those things, it's like it's really out of place. It kind of terrifies you a
some
little bit
back
the way they
rooms.
move.
There's some backroom stuff.
Master Orgus responded.
Yeah,
to
we'll
the
probably go
distress
see it
call.
soon.
I was to meet him here. What's happening?
We'll like it.
Nothing. We
I had
didn't
fun with
find
it.
any distress calls.
I had a lot of fun with
It's
it. The
been
boys
months
really
since you
liked it.
left. I haven't seen or spoken to Master Orgus.
Someone sent Master Orgus a distress call from here. Who was it?
I'm sure it's a misunderstanding. Your master will turn up. Why don't you stay a while? You must be exhausted.
What was that? Oh,
I was
I thought you were-
afraid.
I thought you were faking some kind of like romantic gesture.
What are you doing?
Matriarch, step aside. Handing over the boy's master wasn't enough. This Padawan has to die.
I told you to leave him alone. That was the pact.
This Padawan
You
has to
refused
die.
your terms. This is to save our people.
What did you inject me with?
The toxin will make this easier on everyone. Binglemore came to me, said he'd end the Flesh Raider attacks if we gave him your master.
He asked us to kill you too. But I said no. I told him we'd keep you here. You'd be safe. And my people would have a protector.
If we don't do what we're told, Binglemore will kill
This is
us
so
all.
weird because my gut instinct with this game is to pick the worst decision
I know.
now.
I figured that'd be hard for you.
You don't want to hurt anyone. You want to leave here peacefully.
Kill them all.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
We should leave here peacefully.
Yes, better that way. Here, perhaps you can use these. We don't need them.
This was all a terrible
Joker.
mistake. It wasn't
Do it.
supposed to
Do it.
Do it.
Give in to your anger.
save us all.
I'll be the devil on the shoulder.
Devil's gonna win this time.
Your ignorance astounds me.
Everything just happened so fast.
Your ignorance astounds me. That's the nicest way of saying something stupid.
Activate your droid. It might know where to find them. You can forgive me, can't you?
I'm gonna say that to somebody tomorrow. They get me mad.
I don't condone what you've done, but I understand.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. Tell me what I can do to make this right.
Oh man, not this
You're
time.
not fit to lead your people. You have to step down.
You're right. I'm not the matriarch my mother was. My people should hear what's happened. It's best if I tell them. I hope you find your master.
Me too. He owes me a lightsaber.
That some droid repair.
Moore took my master someplace called the Forge. Do you know where that is?
Line up these
I am
cutscenes.
A4PO, Jedi Archivist. How may I help you?
Transmit everything you know about the Forge to my droid T7.
That area is considered highly dangerous. May I inquire why you need this data?
Flesh Raiders captured Master Orgus and took him there.
By the stars, what perfectly awful timing. The Temple Masters are all indisposed fighting Flesh Raiders. I will alert them immediately, but they may be unable to assist you. Transmitting data now.
Okay.
Go get your lightsaber. Yeah, pretty close to getting it, I think. Pretty sure that's where you get it. Ooh, someone leveled up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. right.
Are you
You know
doing
what I think would be
the
cool?
waterfall cave? Is that where you're going?
Yes. I think it'd be pretty cool if they did like a Star Wars LARP. Like specifically Star Wars one. That'd be pretty sweet.
What is you people's fascination with LARPing? I don't understand.
Fun.
Why? It's not fun. It's just stressful.
Because you get to pretend you're you get to get in a costume and pretend that you're someone else and hit them with sticks.
You do that every day.
Not every day.
Okay, every other day. Why can't you just do it at home?
Because I can't hit random strangers at home.
You can.
No,
just be
you
consequences.
can't. Yeah, the consequence would be there be random strangers at my home. I don't want that.
That's true. I don't know. I don't understand the LARPing thing. I could do it. I could go to one if everyone promises not to interact with me. I would not want to. I cannot talk to anybody in a character or talk to somebody that is acting as a character. That I wouldn't mind watching it from afar. I just don't want to be involved. Much like a Ren Fair. Just let me be outside of the aquarium. That's where I am. You guys can all be in the fishbowl. I just want to watch the fishbowl with a nice sandwich. Be a Reuben.
Well, I tell you what. You put on a fancy little costume and I'll buy you the sandwich.
I think you need to up your offer substantially.
No, that's what I'm offering.
It's a take it or leave it, then I'm leaving it. I'll be here. I'll
the fun storming the castle.
I'll DoorDash it. $30 sandwich.
I have to ask you a question.
Okay.
When you go out to eat, if you ever go out to eat,
I do.
is there ever a time where you do not tip?
So you're talking about like sit down restaurant?
Yes, and a place where you would traditionally leave a tip. Have you ever not?
No.
Never.
No. If anything, I'm a very generous tipper. I tip over usually, unless it's clearly like a bad server, then I'll just give the minimum. But even then, I'm usually not. I mean, I'm a good tipper, but no, I've never not tipped. I'm usually like a 20% tipper, if not higher, depending on.
That's a huge tip.
Yeah. Most of the time, I mean, I would say I don't really rarely have a bad server. And usually the ones that are local that I frequent more, I will tip them better. But yeah, I'm a good tipper. Why have you not tipped? I want to hear this.
So, many moons ago, back in the old active duty days, we would go to lunch pretty regularly, or breakfast more often than lunch. And sometimes when there was a group of like 12 or 20 of us or whatever, and the service wasn't good, I would not tip. And then, after the meal, everyone always talks about how much they tipped. And they asked me, and I'd say, I didn't leave a tip. And they'd be like, why? I said, I wouldn't need to. I know this guy thought this girl was cute, so he left an obscene amount of tips.
Well, that's
and,
a whole
different.
They'd
ask him, they'd be like, yeah, how much did you tip? Oh, I gave her $20. And be like, bro, your meal was $11.
Yeah, that's a little different with the group dynamic. I mean, I would still tip, but I can see now that's not as egregious as I was thinking. that she's still getting tips, and obviously probably more than she would anyway, but that's a whole different situation. I think tip culture needs to go away though. Entirely. It's getting
You mean it shouldn't be on the consumer to pay?
Yes. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone agrees with this, except for maybe the
tip.
The people, the waiters and wait staff probably are making more money that way, I would assume, than not. I guess I don't know. I've never worked in that industry. Maybe I could be completely wrong about that, but maybe it depends where you work and how much work you're getting. I could see definitely not making enough either, but I don't know. Yeah, tips are getting too much, especially when food prices keep rising. When you're paying $50 meal and you got another slap on another tip, it's like, I don't know. I think to make the industry healthier, you have to take away tip culture. I don't eat out enough to. It's a really problem.
What's your favorite sit-down place?
What's my favorite what?
Sit-down place.
Oh.
Food?
Well, this is going to sound bad. Well, partly because I don't go to big city land so rarely. So my options are limited to the 30-mile radius I live in. So out of those, I would say Applebee's. I know it gets hate, but I like Applebee's. It's always been good.
Applebee's is a solid answer, man. No hate.
It's never bad. It always is just the same each time I'm there. I know probably other Applebee's are. Josh was telling me the other day that he had a bad Applebee's, but my Applebee's is fine. It's good. I wouldn't go there just let's go to Applebee's. I'm not driving that far just for Applebee's, but I'm going to the movies. Go to Applebee's.
Sure.
Nice. Other than that, I just go to Village Inn. It's just cheap and whatever. Been the same.
Have you seen that trailer for it's got Jenna Ortega in it. It's a trailer. Oh man, it's the Unicorn movie.
Yeah, that movie looks
awful. Have you seen that trailer?
This is quite the segue, but that movie looks like a disaster in the making. I don't know what.
It looks so funny.
It does not look funny. That looks terrible. I don't even know what the hell is going on in that thing. That looked like a fever dream that someone had, and then somehow they got funding to make a movie. I'm interested to see if that all comes together. I've only seen the one trailer, though. Is there multiple?
I think there's two now, yeah.
Maybe the second one might make it peace. The first trailer was like, what is this? Why did this exist? I also wonder how they got Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega to agree to do that.
What? Paul Rudd doesn't seem like the guy that says no to a lot.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He's not in that much, is he?
No. Well, I mean, he is. I mean, he's not like an unknown or anybody. Like.
No, but yeah, I guess he's not as probably well worked as some actors. What was he best known for before Ant-Man? Like, I know Paul Rudd existed, and I just can't remember what his claim to fame was at the time.
Some rom-com, I think.
I know he was in, like, bit parts in Friends and other shows, but I can't remember what his It thing was. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
We'll tackle them at the same exact time. How in the world did we segue from restaurants to that movie?
Best not to ask questions. Oh. Yeah. Oh no.
Sensed you coming. fear betrayed you.
Oh no, is my master dead?
Like my old master, you will fall with him.
No, I'll stop you.
You're not hurting anyone else, Bengal. It's over.
No, the will of the Force guided me here for justice.
I have to slap that
SWTOR
squid face off
battles.
your with my training
You
stick.
weren't on Coruscant. You never saw our greatest cut down or watched the temple burn.
Fisto him hard.
I escaped that destruction and seen my old master surrender to the Sith. They exterminated us, and he gave up.
That's why you brought Master Orgus here? To make him pay?
The weak will be sacrificed here to make the Forge stronger.
Hey man, take your hammerhead shark friends and just go away. Spank you with my training blade. Stick.
Jedi Order must be reborn from ashes.
Or, here's an idea. I kill you. Aha! Oh.
Finish him.
Ah, fish man.
Why has the Force guided me to this defeat? You're stronger than any Jedi I've known. You could redeem the Order and destroy the Sith. I understand. You are the weapon I came to forge.
I hope you appreciate the irony of me killing you.
That didn't sound very Jedi-like.
Oops. Sorry. Instincts.
I have spent a lifetime learning the paths to power. That knowledge
Red
is
flag.
yours. Let me leave Tython and prepare the galaxy for your ascendance. I will deliver the gifts you need to reclaim your destiny.
You'll get the help you need, Bengal. But you can't leave here.
Oh, yeah.
Different character, same result.
I love what the options are. Punch him. I don't know why, but in the world of Star Wars, it always seems way more personal when it comes down to good old fisticuffs.
Padawan, I must have you to thank for being alive.
I captured Bengal Moore, Master. He's resting quietly.
You've done a great thing. He deserves us.
I imagine this guy's just Billy Bob Thornton.
He witnessed on Coruscant broken, destroyed the gentle Padawan I trained.
Always
You,
drunk.
however, faced a challenge beyond any trial I
Drunk Billy Bob.
Nothing more I can teach you.
Had a really good job in Padawan.
What's left is for you to enter the Forge.
You know, every time I think of Billy Bob Thornton, the mental picture that is forged in my mind is him playing Davy Crockett in the Alamo. You've seen that? Like, can you picture him with the long hair? He's like all drunk with his fiddle. I don't want to go, Padawan.
Oh, that's good.
Haven't I done enough work for one day?
Creating a lightsaber is more than work. You're building a connection to the Force. Normally, we make Padawans gather materials themselves, but you've proven enough. These are all the physical components. The rest will come from your mastery of the Force.
Ooh, mastery.
Carry Bengal back to the Jedi Temple and get him help. Meet me there when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready. Instruct your lights. Shall.
Ancient Ford, where millennia of Jedi have constructed their lightsabers. I don't think he's part of it.
It's a Gorn. I mean, wrong universe.
This weapon will be a light in the darkness.
Also known as a flashlight.
Also known as a lightsaber. Huh? Huh?
It's a laser sword to you.
It's a laser sword.
Careful, you might accidentally bleed it real quick. With no effort whatsoever.
I sense something close. Something.
And this is how he
naked.
dies. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
That is the worst lightsaber design.
It's like a Tonka tool kit.
It looks. No, it looks like a flashlight, like a World War II flashlight.
What was that button? It was like the jitterbug of lightsabers. Here's your on button.
They're just called a torch. Yes, look at my lightsaber. Me no like lightsaber. Rawr.
I always hate this because your lightsaber's not equipped. So it's kind of like,
Don't get to use it, right?
Well, I guess you could switch it real fast, but it's kind of an oversight on their part. They should auto-equip it. Actually, I guess you can. They haven't started fighting yet. Make sure you don't miss how to turn it on. Look for the big red button.
Big red button.
Ooh, that's nice. This is a fight you must do alone. So what's the story of your guy gonna be? What are you thinking?
Oh, it's just a good guy. There's no backstory.
Oh, he just got pummeled. It's the end of his story.
Hey. He... Son of a...
Swipe that kill.
Yes, well. Okay.
Got a harpoon, you gotta use it.
Young Padawan, pass me the drink. My master. He's a drunk. Wee. A wee. A wee.
Oh, you know what show I would like? I'd like a show set between Ahsoka's show and Mandalorian and End of Return of the Jedi, where Ahsoka and Luke just tool around and she trains him and they just have a good old time. I don't know, doing things, doing Jedi things.
I would love to see that.
Those two interacting.
Well, Dave said he's got that. Dave said he's got that story. He says he knows how Ahsoka and Luke meet.
It'd be so cool if they just tool around and do some Jedi stuff and train, and you can see him develop, and it'd be so cool.
Go to the Jedi Temple, Katina.
That actually would be my number one thing for an animated show.
Luke and Ahsoka?
Yeah. Just kind of a lighter show, nothing, just kind of doing some Jedi stuff, training, maybe finding people that survived.
The Flesh Raiders are still a threat, but without Bengal's leadership, they'll be scattered and ill-equipped.
This temple could have been devastated. The entire order is in your debt, Padawan.
The enemy found weaknesses in our security. We have to guard against another Coruscant.
Agreed. And now we have concerns beyond the Flesh Raiders. Recent developments in the Twi'lek settlement demand a response.
The young matriarch, Rana, betrayed me to Bengal. She has since disappeared and the settlement is in chaos.
You know the Twi'leks, Padawan. How do you recommend we proceed?
He created instability by refusing to help them. That has to change.
What happened to Master Orgus is almost unforgivable.
But if we do forgive and work with him, it can only improve both our communities. This young Jedi captured a fallen member of our order and saved this temple from destruction. I see no reason why he should remain a Padawan.
Your bravery, heroism, and sacrifice show great
Had a
depth.
master for a week.
You represent our best
all you
hopes
need.
for the future. You arrived on Tython a Padawan, but you leave a Knight of the Republic. May the Force be with you.
I'm eager to do some good in the galaxy. Send me somewhere I can help out.
Plenty of trouble spots in the galaxy. We'll find one for you.
This little droid and I have been through a lot. We're a great team.
Then I see no reason why you shouldn't stay together.
We're getting a priority signal from Coruscant. It's Master Kiwix.
Master Orgus, everyone, I've discovered a situation requiring further assistance. Our suspicions about Coruscant were correct. The dark
I'd like to
presence
see
of
them
Coruscant
add more
is the
species to
strongest
this.
Mm-hmm. I like to play as the Yoda species.
What could be worse
That'd be
than a
pretty
fallen
cool.
Jedi attacking
Mhm.
us?
That's what we need to find out. The security of the entire Republic is
I was just thinking more Caldorians like Plo
Cooperation
Koon,
calls for our
but
very best.
Yoda
be
species
cool
would be
too.
pretty dope.
You and your former pupils should join Master Quix on Coruscant.
Come to the Senate Tower as soon as you can. Master Kiwix, out.
No rest for us, my friend. Complete any unfinished business you have and take a shuttle to Coruscant.
I'll leave immediately, Master.
I need to wrap up some things before I go. Meet you on Coruscant.
Farewell. The Force will be with you. Always.
How's the droid getting up the stairs? Jedi were not very handicap friendly.
Wow. I mean, technically, I guess you could. They have floating chairs, right?
All right, I think this is a good stopping point. Anything else you would want to chat about?
I had one thing, but I've already forgot.
Oh no.
I guess that's it. Well, you're in the cutscene. I didn't want to ruin it, and then of course, old man brain. It's fleeting. It was good though.
You'll have to remember it then.
All right. Well,
All
thank
right, man.
you for watching, everybody. Hold on, we gotta sign off. You can't just
Yeah.
leave. This isn't your normal.
Sorry, you're right. You're right. How dare me? Thank you, people, for spending time with us
Yeah.
as we played Star Wars.
I will make this an edited, cut down version for Friday. If you missed any of it, you'll get all the good stuff. But yeah, thank you, everybody. Until next time, we'll be streaming tomorrow, or I will be. Till tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye.
All right. All right. Good night. Goodbye.